Okay, first communicants, those who are about to receive their first communion today. And I ask that you please raise your hand if you've ever heard the phrase, appearances can be deceiving. It's okay if you haven't. All right, those of you who have your hands raised, you brave souls, would you want to try to explain what you think that means? That's okay. So it means something like our eyes don't see the full truth about something that we're looking at. I have an example from my own life that kind of paints this picture. It explains a little bit better. I was around your age, maybe a couple years older. I remember I was in grammar school, and one of my best friend's moms told me that she was going to do something special for me for my birthday that year, because it just so happened that my birthday that year was on the same day as one of the days of our school fair. So April 24th, that particular year. And my friend's mom told me she was going to make a banner for me that said, "Happy Birthday, Mikey Lamey," and put it at the fair. People used to call me Mikey. Now, if I told one of you that I was going to create a banner for you to be hung up at the fair, to let all the people at the fair know to wish you happy birthday, how big do you think that banner would be? Go ahead. What were you thinking? Really big? Really big, yeah. 7 feet, that's a good guess. Very, very specific. So yeah, in my mind, this thing was going to be huge, right? This was going to be a huge banner, and I couldn't wait to see it. And so I got really, really excited. When I saw the banner, though, it was like that one of those times where you get a Christmas gift that you really don't like, but you don't want to seem ungrateful, right? So what it was like this big it was printed on computer paper, right? It was about maybe this big. And it said, "Happy Birthday, Mikey Lamey." And I was grateful that I'm pretty sure when I first saw it, I saw it alone. So my friend's mom didn't see my initial reaction. But I was a little let down, right? I was a little disappointed. When I look back on that memory, though, right, as it came to mind in preparation for today, the full truth that my eyes were struggling to see that day, painted on that little piece of computer paper, was a beautiful example of my mom's love, one of my best friend's mom's love for her son, and for one of her son's friends, her love for me. The same thing is true about today, but better. What looks like a simple piece of bread is Jesus. It's Jesus, and it is Him reminding us of His love for us. It's Him reminding us that He allowed His body to be crucified, His blood to be poured out of love for us, to prove His love for us. And He asks us to continue what we are doing right now in memory of Him, in memory of that great sacrifice that we're reminded of every time we look at a crucifix or come to a Mass. We're invited to remember that sacrifice when we receive Him in the Eucharist, that He laid down our life for us to prove His love. Right, so part of the full truth about today, in addition to all that, is He cannot wait. He cannot wait for you to receive Him for the first time in the Eucharist. Because when He said His flesh is true food, His blood is true drink, He meant it. He meant it. And the answer to the question the Jews posed to Him that day, how can this man give us his flesh to eat? The answer to that question is the Eucharist. It's that simple. And so if God incarnate, which is who Jesus is, if God told His disciples at the Last Supper that the bread He was holding in His hands was His body, and that the wine He was holding in the cup that He held in His hands, that was His blood, if we can trust that God was telling the truth, if we can't trust that God is telling us the truth, we're in bad shape. But we can trust He's telling us the truth, that He has the power to do what He says He can do, and that He wanted us to continue doing what He said for us to do for a reason. The reason is so that we might remember that the goal of our entire lives is what we are doing today. The goal of our entire lives is holy communion with God. Growing in relationship with Him, opening to receive more and more of Him. And my hope for you is that this is the first of many Holy Communions. But even if it's not, this is what I want you to remember. Every time you receive Jesus in the Eucharist, He is offering you all of Himself. He is offering you more grace, more of His love than you can imagine. So the invitation today is to ask the Lord to help you to see and experience the full truth about what you are receiving today. That it's not only a what, it is who. It might look and taste like bread, but it is actually Jesus. It is the God who created the universe. And from the moment that He created the universe, He has been waiting for this moment that you get to experience with Him, receiving Him into your body for the first time in a new way, in a very unique way. He has been waiting for you. And all He's asking is that you open to receive Him and open to receive His love that will be made truly present in the Eucharist that you're about to receive. And my prayer for you today is simple, that this will be a moment that you will never forget.